I've worn out the world. I'm on my knees in fascination, looking through the night, and the moon's never seen me before. But I'm reflecting light. I rode the pain down, got off and looked up, looked into your eyes. The lost open windows all around, my dark heart lit up the skies. Now that I've worn out the world, I'm on my knees in fascination, looking through the night, and the moon's never seen me before. But I'm reflecting light. Under your feet, hold on to nothing for good. Turn and run at the mean dogs chasing you. Stand alone and misunderstood. Now that I've worn out I'm on my knees in fascination, looking through the night, and the moon's never seen me before. But I'm reflecting light.
Hello, I hope that you're all doing well. So today is a Sunday, and despite it being July, it is currently 15 degrees and pouring outside, which personally makes me very happy and makes me feel better than I have in days, considering the fact that, you may know this, but autumn and winter are my favourite seasons, and I hate the summer. And I know hate might be a strong word, but truly I despise this season. There are good things that come out of it, and I won't take away from that, but there are too many cons for me. Currently my parents are away. They are in Cambodia for their 25th wedding anniversary. So my brother and I have that house to ourselves, but my brother lives in a studio in the garden, so it's mostly just me in the house. And honestly, I will say this is a time that I look forward to, because I think about every summer my parents try to go away, just the two of them, and I do really enjoy this time. It's often quite peaceful, and I also get to get up at whatever time and not bother anyone because I'm an early bird, I wake up very early, around 5, but I usually wait to get up. Unless I have to go to uni, then I usually just wake up at 5. But when there's nothing going on, I usually sort of wait and get up around 7 to not sort of wake up my parents. But I have been waking up and getting up at about 5 or 5:30 or 6, depending on the day. And it's been really lovely. I've had a lot of reading mornings. I actually started Just Kids by Patti Smith about 2 days ago. I'm 50 pages in and I love it so much. It's so good and I can't put it down. So I love the narrative and the way it's written, and I love Patti Smith, so I'm very excited to continue reading this, and I'll definitely let you know what I think. And I've been writing quite a bit as well. Right now I want to get back into my personal curriculum. I'm done with uni until probably around the 15th of September. I think that's when I go back to uni. I just take so much pleasure in learning. It's truly one of my favourite things to do, is just reading, learning, writing things down and exploring articles. Learning is something that I try to do every day and it's so important to me. And this might not be a good thing or a healthy thing, but I've always kind of put my worth on my intelligence and my knowledge and academic validation, so it's definitely not healthy, but it pushes me to want to learn every day and to want to be filled with knowledge, like to the brim. So that is the plan for today, a very cozy day. My mental health at the moment, it's filled with ups and downs. I will say I do have moments where I feel quite okay, usually on the less warm days. But I will say I am sometimes crushed with a wave of unadulterated sadness and anxiety, and it's not been fun, to say the least. But honestly, days like these, which we haven't had much of for the past 2 months, but this already feels like I'm sort of like replenishing my soul, and it feels nice, and I just want to be cozy at home and enjoy the rain. I just made myself a nice big iced coffee. It is in the cards today for me to have tea at some point. Just not right now, I needed coffee. I put it in my Oxford tumbler, which, I don't know, I was feeling it. Also, I don't use this enough. I love it so much. It makes me feel like I'm studying there, which is actually kind of sad, but you know, we're manifesting, I suppose. A little tea tray. I am a ferocious tea enthusiast. Of course I had to have a little teacup and a saucer because you want the full experience. I have some spring honey, which happens to be one of my favourite kinds of honey. I have a glass of almond milk because I brewed some English breakfast tea, which is one of my favourite teas. Oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed right now as I settled in to do a little bit of writing in my journal. Speaking of journaling, I recently bought this pen from Muji. I used to be obsessed with the stationery they have because it's really good. I used to buy my writing pens from there until I switched to Microns, and usually my journaling pen is a Micron 02, which I really like. However, I thought this brown ink, which is basically sepia, could be really nice, and also they're really comfortable and they just write beautifully. Look how beautiful that is. Enjoying a delectable cup of English breakfast or Earl Grey is to have it on its own, and it's just perfect and it's just so beautiful. For me, there's something truly nostalgic about an Earl Grey or an English breakfast. It sort of reminds me a lot of when I went to England around the ages of 9 to 11 or 12.